I don't know. Am I the only one that doesn't feel hyped about this Xabi Alonso's signing? I'm not saying I'm not happy, but I'm not really hyped. The way Chelsea fans are taking it so serious, because a lot of work needs to be done. And for me, changing of coach, yes, is very, very important, but it's one of the least things for me, because there are a lot of players, a lot of restructuring at Chelsea that we need. But Xabi Alonso is here at Chelsea. Gift, let us hear your thoughts about the signing of Xabi Alonso in like 1 minute.
Not bad. Just like you said, I'm not part of the fan that are really hyping.
Like that hype.
Yes, you get. For me, I'm not really expecting much from him in his first season. I just need this composure. I need that organization in the team. Even though he don't win trophy, but at least the level of organization I want to see from him.
Even if he does not do what?
Win a trophy in his first season.
Why would he win a trophy in his first season? See, as it stands now manager where you be, he is not the head coach of Chelsea. He has not been given. See, no coach has been given this freedom under Toboli like Xabi Alonso. He has right over the transfers. Okay. He has say of players that will leave and players that will arrive. So you as a coach, wetin they find again?
I get your point.
See, the truth of the matter is that Chelsea now this season we are trophyless, and the best thing you will do the following season is to at least reward us with a trophy, so that we can now give you the major support for the following season that will come after this season that Xabi Alonso will start his job. Because you can't tell me that you have all of these things available. Maresca won a trophy when he did not have the backing of the board in terms of players that he will sign. And that brings me to this question. A lot of Chelsea fans have been comparing Xabi Alonso and Enzo Maresca. What do you think is the difference or the outstanding, like who do you think is more outstanding between both coaches? The difference between the both of them?
Guy, see, make I dey very real now, because I think it's too early for me. I just say it's too early for all these comparisons.
I mean, so far now.
But yeah, so far, talking about Alonso's experience and talking about Maresca's experience, two of them have done awesomely well. Maresca, I think that was his first season in Leicester City. He gave them the championship. Coming to Chelsea, his first season in Chelsea, he gave us the Conference League that we qualified for, and also gave us the Club World Cup, which is a great achievement. And the size of Xabi Alonso coming to the Bundesliga, his first season with Bayern Leverkusen, is giving them the Bundesliga with an invincible, that is not losing any match, and winning the competition. It's also a great achievement. And I think there is no much difference between these two coaches, these two managers, because these are people that are very strategic. They know when to apply tactics in a game. They know how to follow the game, but depending on the kind of player they are working with.
Very important.
Now, for me, I feel that before I can make any comparison between the Alonso as a manager and Maresca as a manager, I have to first of all see what Alonso can do with this Chelsea team. Because now talking about why I don't want to make much comparison. Yes, I know that Alonso has also coached Real Madrid.
Yes.
But for me, I did not believe that what he did in Real Madrid was even half of what he can do. Because you know the problem with the Real Madrid players, hype, big names, arrogancy, part of the players, and so many things, so many complications when it gets to the team. And don't forget that the Real Madrid structure also is similar to the Chelsea structure, in the sense that the manager does not decide who comes. It's the board that decides who comes to the club. So same issue there. Now, him coming to Chelsea and how he's going to function, how he's going to use the players, because for me, I feel that yes, we've solved one issue, getting the manager, which is Alonso. But now there are some things we still have to do away with in the club. I know I'm talking about the comparison between Maresca and Alonso, but for me, I'm not really seeing anything. I don't think they are too different from. I will not say this one is far better than this, because Maresca really showed a high level of intelligence when he was coaching Chelsea, in the sense that playing a club like Paris Saint-Germain in the Club World Cup finals and inform Paris Saint-Germain that won Bayern Munich 2-0.
People say it was luck.
How is it
I
luck?
saw something yesterday. Some Chelsea fans are saying when they were, this whole comparison started on Twitter.
Okay.
And I was just reading some Chelsea fans and their posts. Somebody said, a Chelsea fan, I quote, he said Maresca is not all that a good Chelsea coach. It was by luck that he beat PSG.
That fan don't smoke it, go. Don't smoke it, go. How? What's the meaning of by luck? How does it make sense? That okay to you now? How does that sound? You want PSG by luck? How does that sound to you?
But I just believe if Chelsea had given Maresca the opportunity to play PSG, just like Rosenio did,
exactly,
we would have really known if it was luck, because I don't see any difference between the players that played that final and the players that played this season.
Exactly.
You understand? So when it comes to this Maresca and Xabi Alonso debate, just like as you have said, I'll just leave Xabi Alonso. In as much as this one you are saying that I want to see how Alonso will work with this set of players. Alonso is not working with this set of players. I can guarantee you that he will not work with this set of players.
But you don't have to expect a top player to Chelsea because you are not playing any European competition.
The truth of the matter is I don't know how Chelsea will do it, but they have to lure this period they have to spend, because the only way you can get a top player is through money.
Exactly.
Since you've not qualified for any European competition. But by the way, I want to ask a question. I know I didn't plan to ask this. If you win the Conference League, doesn't it give you express qualification for the Europa League?
It gives.
But Chelsea won the Conference League last season.
We qualified for the Champions League also.
So does it mean that we cannot play Europa League, like from winning the Conference League?
The one day see this guy. See this man. So that see, look at the whole scenario. They should carry over that promotion. You get that promotion now. After winning the Conference League, you are supposed to go to the Europa. But that same season, we also qualified to the Champions League. Okay, so the Champions League qualification has counted. Exactly. Okay, my bad. Choose one. Let me just choose one. Go Europa. My bad. But we'll see how it goes. But wait, Bayern now has decided to return back Jackson to Chelsea. Welcome back. They don't even give him thank you gift. I tell you. Bayern are very good people. They give him passing gift, say thank you for everything you've done. So Jackson will come back to Chelsea. What do you expect from Xabi Alonso in terms of using him? Do you think he can get the best out of Nicolas Jackson at Chelsea? You are going too far. How? I swear. How? They go far. How? No business they do for Port Harcourt. They do business. What kind of carry business? They enter Kanu, Kogi. How? Which one me say can he get the best out of? Why company don't get the best out of him? Why company don't get it? See. You know say if they call coach now, Xabi Alonso and company who good pass. See for me, I feel accept say Alonso gets that high level of insight past company. Yes. Because I believe say company as a coach now they work with. They work with already made players. Extraordinary players. I'm not gonna say already made, but I will say extraordinary. But he even get your own work when you do too. Just for the player composure. But now you can see say company get limitation. I put on to you. Now let's look at the UCL this season, the Champions League. Company played Arsenal and he could not break through. Yeah. Company played Paris Saint-Germain home and away. He could not win any of them. So what are you telling me? I think the strength of company is in playing average teams and not in big teams. But he played Real Madrid. He played Real Madrid, not an informed Real Madrid, a scattered Real Madrid. Now, aside from that, in one of the games, Real Madrid had a red card. Kamavinga picked a red card in the game. But for that game, you know, say Bayern really dominate. For the second leg, Bayern really dominate Madrid. Bayern was dominating, but Real Madrid was making good use of their chances. I don't. No. More not to dwell on company matter. But when it comes to Jackson, and let's just answer the question: do you think Xabi Alonso can be able to utilize Nicolas Jackson at Chelsea? See, for me, I will just go straight to I will just say it as it is in my mind analytically. We don't need Jackson. We don't need that Jackson profile again. That's average playing pattern. Those average players and trying to build players over the time. Now this season we are not building. Don't forget. Yeah. This season we are in for winning. Just like I said. I said earlier that let's give Alonso time. That I'm not expecting any trophy from him. You're like, God forbid. Yeah, I'm expecting. Exactly. So now if we are expecting trophies, if we are expecting to be champions of any competition we are playing, then we should not be looking at the profile of Jackson. That's just the truth. That's what we have to take note of. We should not be looking at the Jackson profile. We should look at the fact that we are going for higher strikers, big names, people that can make things happen. You get, not bringing back Jackson, and after beating Jackson for a while, Jackson is now out of form again, and we are not struggling. This, that. No.
So we should sell Jackson. We should just
if a good offer comes,
get rid of him.
Yeah, if a good offer comes, give us Jackson.
That is established. Well, another breaking news: Jose Mourinho to Real Madrid. Here we go. Wow. Bro, Jose Mourinho at this age coming to Real Madrid. Do you think that prime Jose Mourinho will be able to solve Madrid get problem? Plenty. No, funny enough, I feel like one of the biggest problems of Madrid this season is just that dressing room. Not that they don't have good players to play. We've seen some, even as we don't say Madrid no day from this season, we've seen some of their best performances on the pitch. And they've got good individual players. So I will not really say, okay, Madrid. I just feel like the dressing room is their biggest problem. And you know Jose Mourinho need to take rubbish. And I think Madrid did well in, employing him. But at this age, do you think Mourinho can still get the best out of this Madrid wahala? What do you think?
That is quite troubling. But let me first of all talk about Mourinho as a Benfica coach in the Portugal League. You know that Mourinho ended his season in an invincible. He did not lose any game in the Portugal League. But in all, he had more draws than more wins. So that was why he was not able to top the table, and Porto had to top the table ahead of Sporting Lisbon before him. So that is not actually a good record. We know that this man is so insightful. This man knows how to preserve a game. This man knows how to hold a game. But now, let me still relate this same question back to the Arsenal team and the Arsenal fan. And this is where my problem comes with the Arsenal fan base now. Sure.
The way this Nicolas enters now,
I want just I did try. There's something that came to my mind earlier. I think I'm not forgetting that. Okay. Let me not go to the Arsenal part. I think you can come back because that time you were talking.
Yes.
I had something in mind. Now let me relate this now to the Madrid we used to know. The problem of the Real Madrid now, for me, I don't think is the coaches that they are having.
Okay.
And beyond the dressing room, look at the Madrid team. You know that they lack the experience they used to have. Now, the last season, the Real Madrid team won the Champions League against Borussia Dortmund. That was about 3 years ago. Now, looking at that team, you see some set of experienced players tied to the team. True of us.
True.
We see how the like of Modric there. We see how Cavalla and one or two other experienced players before they let them go. Now, looking at the Madrid team now, we have more of young talents and less experience. Just equivalent to what the Chelsea team is facing currently.
Yeah.
But now the difference between the Madrid team and the Chelsea team is a competition, is a league where they are playing. The Chelsea is playing in the Premier League, which for me I know for sure that if a club like Real Madrid is playing in the Premier League this season, Madrid they will not excel. But now, why I am happy that they had to sign a profile of Jose Mourinho to the Madrid team is because now man of him word. He go tell you say, you no go control me. Already his age.
Yes, he already give him conditions.
Exactly.
And the Madrid already fulfill.
They don't already accept them. So now, what he's here to do is that don't be surprised that tomorrow some of the Madrid youngsters might leave. So if there's anyone that you are eyeing that you like the player to come to Chelsea, you start pushing for the player.
But if you talk about youngsters, for me, I'm even looking at some big name players at Madrid leaving. If they cannot be able to obey Jose
Mourinho. Exactly.
Already said the first day they see Mourinho for your training ground. Yeah. If you get hot head as a player, you go calm down. So all these things they are Mbappe, this, Vinicius, this. I won't really see whether such thing will arise again. Because Mourinho no be anyhow person.
No man.
You have to give him that respect as a player.
Exactly.
And if tomorrow we come here and say, okay, Mbappe be get issue with Mourinho, everybody go point out for Mbappe because you can't be having problems with Mourinho. You understand?
Exactly.
So instead of the youngsters leaving, I think more of the big names who have attitude problems, who will not want to be, under Mourinho, they will actually leave. And Real Madrid will sign bigger stars. Exactly. Because that is what Real Madrid is known for.
I think for me, I just feel that what Real Madrid needs to excel, they just need a touch of experience, especially when it comes to their midfield and their defense line. Now, you see Real Madrid playing with Alexander-Arnold or Dani Carvajal. Now, these are two excellent players. But now, the Arnold we used to know at Liverpool is different from the Arnold we used to know now. The playing system of Liverpool and the playing system of Real Madrid, these two playing systems are far different from each other. So, I am not expecting him to give that kind of performance he was giving when he had the likes of Mane, Salah, and Firmino playing with him. So I understand that. I know he's a classic player, but I think he does not really fit the Real Madrid playing style. Same thing, but Dani Carvajal, I feel he's aged. He's aged. Yeah. He has played for years. He's aged. So we just still need. They just need that level of young experience. When I say not too young, but at least 27, 28 profile, year profile. Then with so much experience playing on the field, we have so much of those players in the Italian competition. We also have them in the German competition. I think we have more of those players, even though we are not really hearing about them. But when they come playing in the big team, you see them explore and do great things. So I feel that's what they need. Yeah.
To conclude, let us just go back to Chelsea a bit. This is the last one. Considering that Chelsea wants to, restructure, we are trying to rehabilitate, and it has been said that Chelsea will sign big name players. Do you think this is the right time to get a player like Victor Osimhen? To go for a player like Victor Osimhen? What's the standing between Chelsea and Osimhen? It was policy, money. They no one pay. Now you have decided that I'm going to get good players. I will get already made players. Don't you think? Because now we are hearing that Delap might leave Chelsea this summer, and Chelsea will sign an established striker. Joao Pedro is not going anywhere. So don't you think now is the right time and approach for Chelsea to go for Victor Osimhen? Go all out for him.
Now this is the problem. Chelsea broke the rules in terms of bringing a manager. Chelsea broke the rules in terms of giving the manager the hand in making decisions for transfers. Excellent. But has Chelsea broken the rules in terms of the terms and conditions tied to the wages? That's one thing we need to figure out. Because now, without that rules being amended, bro, I don't think there's any way Chelsea can bring a profile of Victor.
I don't think there's any point if Chelsea says they want to sign an already made player and they're not ready to pay. That means you are just, trying to bounce back to your words.
Exactly.
So I feel like we should expect
now,
something
don't
different.
forget one thing that I think, I don't know if it was Alonso that said it or it was just the punter. I suppose that's the the analysts in online pushing much talk about that. That yes, even though he has a decision to bring in players, but the Chelsea structure is not neglected. That is, bringing in your players, but they should just be the young players. That is, young players that are really doing well. You get. Now, don't forget, them giving Alonso hand in making transfer decision, buying players decision, does not mean that the Chelsea targets or the blue co vision of building a team around young players has been terminated. They are still working on that vision, but they are just telling him that Alonso, this young player that is better here that you can use to build up with the team, and I think that's what they want to be working with. Not much of experienced players like that. Yeah, but for me, I feel if they can make a decision to bring in Victor Osimhen, it gives us an advantage of even winning the Champions League, the Premier League. Sorry, not the Champions League. The Premier League. Do you know why? I think what Chelsea just really needs is a touch on our defense line. For me, I'm not really feeling too bad about our midfield. All I just need a very good central midfielder. I need a very good central midfielder, a ball carrying midfielder. That's what I need. Then I need, you see my wing. I think they just need to flush everybody that is called the winger in that club. Like you flush them and then use the money where you use flush them. Go find player. See, I sometimes say it makes me go crazy when I realize that Manchester City actually bought Ryan Sheki for £30 million, and a whole Chelsea is buying Ganacho.
No go there. No go. If not, cry go cry. Callum McFarlane, it has been said that he was going to remain part of Xabi Alonso's backroom staff, and off the studio, I was discussing something with you and asked you a question. Did Chelsea sign Xabi Alonso alongside his team, or they will still select the people that will work with him? That means people like Bernardo Cueva will work with. People like Mafalena, as it has been confirmed.
Yes.
We work with Xabi Alonso as his backroom staff. You see, these are the issues for me. Because I did not see much of Maresca's team.
You saw more of the Chelsea's.
They are the ones appointing people.
Yeah.
I did not see much of Rosenio's team. They still use their own this thing. So don't you think it could play a negative role? Because you want to restructure. Or can restructure to the full. Don't be doing half this thing, because these guys, Xabi Alonso knows people that could work with him in terms of the medical coaches, assistant coaches, tactics. Trying to explain his tactics now to this set of people now, it might take some time for them to adapt to it. So in my own opinion, I think they should have let him bring his team.
So for now, we don't know. We are not sure. But for me, I feel that since Alonso has a major say as pertaining the contract, him himself should know that, okay, like let's say I'm Alonso and I'm being given this deal, and part of my agreement with the club is that I'm having a major say in terms of the organizing of players, both from the training, signing of players and everything. Then I should be able to tell them that I can come with half of my team while you give me half of your team.
These people are just playing.
That's an excellent option.
No, they're just trying to play safe. And at the end of the day, when he bounces back to them, they look like the.
I will be so upset. I will be so upset if by January, that is half of the new season, Chelsea is already contemplating on how to sack Alonso. That will be there.
See, the last part of restructuring I'm going to put out here. You want to restructure Chelsea. I don't think we need so much sporting directors. I will stop it at there. And we don't need much sporting directors. And these particular ones that we've had, they have failed us. They need to change there too. I end it. Thank you very much for watching today's session. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. My name is Big Dave.
And my name is Gifto, and I see Burnley upsetting Arsenal tonight. See you there.